certainly what I think, working with Bentofix over the last, I would say, 20 years, because I worked with this type of product before I joined Naue, is that the versatility of the product. So if you've got a basement to actually do a tanking type A solution, you need a compacted ground, a decent ground to actually put your material on. You don't need a concrete blinding. You need a compacted hardcore. As long as it's smooth, you can lay this product directly onto that. Then you can put your steel work in place and cast your concrete. In a lot of other types of product, you may need some sort of blinding down. So I think from that perspective, we found that building sites are usually very dirty places. So, and it's not easy to actually work in these areas. So the robustness of this type of product, the beauty also being self-healing. There is a lot of different membranes on the market and they don't get protection, and they're very thin. But this product being 7mm thick and having this sodium bentonite product in there that actually swells then with water is a big advantage to something that maybe could get punctured and then you can't reseal it. So I think that there's lots of different advantages. If you were up against a sea-compiled wall, for instance, it's not easy to do that with other types of membranes. So you might have to put a sprayed concrete on there. There's a cost associated with that. You might have to put some marine plywood on there. There's a cost associated with, there's lots of different things that it's adding cost to the build. So I think from a cost effectiveness with these types of products, ease of installation, I think that's where the benefits are with the Bentofix range of products for waterproofing.
Yeah, that's brilliant. I've seen on site when I've been on site, it's quick and relatively easy and cost effective to install, because obviously it comes in rolls and then it's a fixing through it. When the lap is over it, you're pretty much done for that, aren't you?
Exactly.
Let's home in. You mentioned that it's a swelling product. We call it obviously a self-healing product. What's the limitations of that? What's the kind of the maximum that can do? And what's the benefits of having a product that self-heals?
Well, I think, with these products, they've got to be used correctly. It might be a robust product, but it's still got its limitations. It needs to be confined. So, if we're putting it on a floor slab, we need to make sure that as protection for a floor slab, we need to make sure that we're not going to get any settlement below the membrane, because we then could have a problem there where we haven't got confinement. So we need to be putting these in the right places. If we put in the material against a sea-compiled wall or a diaphragm wall, we're going to then put against that, we're going to actually cast concrete against it. So we've got a load going against either side of it. And the more pressure we can get on there, the better the performance is going to be with this type of product. If for some instance the membrane gets damaged in some way, shape or form, we've done experiments in the laboratory to see how it actually works, and we've got evidence to show that a 25mm hole that gets actually punctured into that area, as long as that material, the product is getting hydrated, that punctured hole will actually reseal within 48 hours. So you've got a product that's going to actually create this high swelling pressures of the sodium bentonite. And one of the key things also is the fact that the sodium bentonite is a powdered format. There are different types of bentonite on the market. If I said to you, why does powdered work better than granular? I think you'd have to look at your own examples as to see why that would be. But I generally use the old bath salts. If you put bath salts in the water, you've got to wash it around a little bit before it actually dissolves. You've still got some particles. What you get in a product with a Bentofix type product or a GCL product is you're going to have voids within the GCL if you've got granules in there. So if you've got granules in there, that's a path then for water to travel before it actually hydrates. If you've got a powdered bentonite, as soon as this water gets into the actual product, then it actually absorbs that water, and actually that it forms this this gel format that actually gives you your sealing properties.